responsible for the content of this advertising.
We have this just into the WGN newsroom. A judge has delayed the retrial of former Governor Rod Blagojevich until April. His attorneys, he has just 3 this time, said they needed more time to prepare. He was scheduled for retrial in January. We will have much more on this on the news at 5 p.m. We continue our interviews with candidates in key general election races now.
You know, Tom Tresser is the Green Party's candidate for Cook County Board President. He is running against Democrat Tony Preckwinkle and Republican Roger Keats. Tom, thanks for coming in. You're running under the banner of a third party. You don't have a lot of campaign cash, not much name recognition. Well, you're the underdog, so how do you plan to win?
Well, your lead into this piece tells the people all they need to know. The trial for the governor is delayed. We have one Republican governor in the pokey and then second one heading to the pokey. So it's time for a change, wouldn't you say? I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. We're trying to give the people of Illinois a third way, a Green Party way.
One of the issues here is that remaining sales tax increase, and so the question, do you want it to go away, and how quickly will you try to do that?
Yes, if I'm elected, the first set of phone calls I'll make will be to the other county commissioners to line up the votes. Anyone who says they can't roll back that sales tax immediately is drinking the machine's Kool-Aid, meaning that this county is rife with corruption and waste. I've got a bunch of articles here on the table right here. Carla Oglesby in prison for corruption. She wants unemployment benefits. Beavers is subpoenaed. County upset with fraudulent minority contracts. On and on and on.
So how do you address that? How do you plan to clean house if you are elected?
Right. Well, a few major things. First, we'll cut the head count by 10% across the board. A former head of the personnel department told me that you could lose 10% of the workers in Cook County and not miss them. That's a scandal right there. I would end the tax increment financing plan, the TIF districts. That's a huge scandal and a source of slush funds for the Democratic machine. I would institute a forensic audit. So this is every line item, every contract will be scrutinized with a fresh eye. And a desk audit, meaning every single employee will be reviewed for fitness and appropriateness of hire.
You've never held public office, but you have been active politically. And in fact, you were one of the leaders of the challenge to Chicago's bid for the 2016 Olympics. Didn't want it here. You feel as though by your contribution to that failed effort, by helping derail the 2016 Olympics, you saved taxpayers in this county $1,000 each. Now, come on, how do you come up with that?
Well, listen, the Vancouver games just went over, left the citizens there with $1.5 billion in debt. That's a much smaller city. The London games are $12 billion over budget. This is Chicago. We've never seen a big project here that we can't bungle. So our own numbers that we ran on the true cost of the game had it at twice the official number. We just simply divided that by the taxpayers, and I came up with a rough number. We've saved the taxpayers out there $1,000. You're welcome.
One of the things I was reading is that you want to spend money on a health care summit. We've seen on a national level, it garners so many different opinions. There's already a plan underway to restructure health care in the county, so why spend more money?
Well, you know, I've been to some of the proceedings, and I tell you, it's a little corporate for my tastes. It seems like it's a large corporation discussing underperforming Target stores, so we're not selling enough microwaves. Let's just jettison that whole department. I want to bring a spirit of service and need that I think is lacking. And so, for example, one of the things I would be proposing is a series of storefront health clinics staffed by nurse practitioners, very similar to what you see at CVS or Walgreens. And this is an appropriate thing that is reimbursed by the insurance companies. Be able to reach into areas of need very quickly.
Tom Tresser, candidate for Cook County Board President. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got a catchy slogan here: unbossed and unbought. Reading that off your business card.
I'm the guy that nobody sent.
All right, thanks a lot for coming.
Lunch break coming up next. We're cooking with a fall.